Goblet squat. Now, a great exercise and a great progression when learning how to squat. Here, I'm using a dumbbell. You can use a kettlebell. You can use a weight plate. You can use a dead ball. It doesn't really matter, so long as the load is sufficient. So, setup position, my feet are going to be hip width apart. My toes are going to be slightly pointed out. They can be pointed out further or they can be straight. Whatever's comfortable, don't be afraid to play with the position. Holding the weight close to your chest, not on your chest, but close to your chest. And then sinking all the way down to a full squat, maintaining good posture, and then coming up. Full squat, and coming up. One more, and coming up. Now you'll notice that my gaze is always forward. I'm not looking down, I'm not looking up. This helps promote good and correct posture. We don't want to slouch when performing this exercise. And also, balance is key. You really want to make sure that you're keeping your weight over your center of mass, and your center of mass is right on top of your midfoot. So, although that might not make sense, just really think and visualize the idea of you being balanced and pushing through the center of your foot. Everything else should fall into place from there. Other than that, as mentioned before, focusing on full range of motion and control. We don't want to rush this movement. And lastly, one of the more common mistakes is controlling your knees. So if there's a small degree of change as you perform the exercise, that's okay. It's only when it becomes excessive. For example, if I come down and up and then my knees literally touch each other, something's going on, something's wrong. So just be aware of that. If there's a small degree of change, that's fine. If there's an excessive amount, then you need to dial that in and you need to control it. General rule of thumb, knees are in line with the toes. With your foot placement, if you feel a little bit constricted with this sort of stance, hip width or just outside hip width, don't be afraid to go wider. Some people even prefer narrower than that. And that's fine. Just play with the movement and see what's comfortable for you.